We are live. Yes, we can talk on here for up to 8 hours. So once we figure it out and we get it going good, and we can move around, wash dishes, and do whatever else we have to do. Um, so there you have it. That's what we're talking about. This is Funny to the Moon Live. We're live on Google Plus, YouTube Hangout. We're trying to figure this out, and here we go. I will post this link about, and we'll see how it works. I don't know that the sound's going to be great on here yet. You know, doing it the way that we do.
Okay.
But
now, what about coming on and off?
What do you mean?
Starting and stopping.
Can we start and stop? Yes.
And so, do you want to go for a little while and stop it, and then go to listen to see how the sound's coming in?
Sure, we can do that.
I'm not on my. Hold on, I'm. Headphones. I'm just doing speaker right now.
Hey, Sean, how you doing? All right. We're trying to do it this way. We're gonna test run this. Well. We got a test run on Google Plus. What is up to the world?
There, now I'm on the headphones.
All right, good. We're going to do Think It Through Thursday. Sensible gun laws can be the first topic. Oh, Sean, huh?
I said there's a buzz coming in and out. I said there's a buzz.
Oh.
I can hear, and you said good.
No, that's not what I was saying good for. But yeah, okay. You hear a buzz?
No.
Okay, Sean does not hear a buzz.
No, you're sounding actually really good. And I just cranked it way up. There's no buzz. Okay, that's good. Woo.
Well,
okay, yeah, my end is a
little buzz. Okay, let's ignore that for now and try to talk it through and just try and do one.
Sure, it was.
Okay, good. I am going to be on the move here, and we'll see. Okay, well, we'll try to deal with it. At least we're not promoting Jake Owen.
Did you see that? This guy is in a concert this week, and in his ad I posted for you, dude says, I like this and watermelon. The motherfucker proves it.
So I'm going to try and wash dishes here. Tell me how this sounds. What does this sound like? And I mean, this is like, but boom, I'm washing dishes live on a Google Hangout. Can you hear the water?
No.
Oh, shit, that's the bomb. Can you hear the plates clink?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, actually, I'm going to have a clean kitchen while we do a hangout. Let's just kind of, you know, this, like I said, it's a test run, and we're just kind of, I do hear a little bit of a buzz thing, but who knows what that is right now. And we're figuring out, you know, what are the, you know, what are the capabilities of doing it like
Well,
this?
it's because you got video. Did someone take the video off? Take the video off. That's why.
Okay, I'll turn my video off, and just go audio, and maybe so.
See, I knew it was off.
Yeah. Okay, listen to you. All right, so we'll take my video off. How do I do that? How's that? Is that better? My video is off now.
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
Well. Okay. Good. If that's the case, then I don't hear the buzz either anymore, and it's sounding really clear. and that was clear. You know what I mean? That was.
I'm 6 feet away from the mic. Ooh.
Okay.
So yeah, this is way better quality.
Yeah, you need to get closer to the mic. but you're right, it is way better quality. So last night, you know, I have to like. I think we can like talk about it like you can talk about it like junior jokers, okay? You know, junior joker genes, or is it all like really similar? Like so, like when somebody's trying to like talk down to you and tell you let's not talk about that. That to me is somebody like trying to display a superiority over you. That they can control the conversation in like a weird way. And Sean, like, so like the guy, some guys start talking about religion, and we're like, okay, but I mean, that's not what we're talking about. But we'll go there with you. And he wanted to try that. Well, everybody gets to believe whatever they want to believe thing, and we're like, come on, man, we're so far past that. If everybody believes what they want to believe, somebody can believe that they get to kill you.
And go to heaven and get their 50-some virgins. Bamboozle you. Who in their right mind wants a virgin? You want somebody with some experience, you goofs.
Well, yeah.
And no, but letting these people know that this is maybe, if this is the one show on the planet that's different in this way, then it is. But what I want this show to be about, or what I try to do, is this is about right and who's right and who's wrong. I could give a fuck about just talking to people. I don't want discussion groups. I'm trying to come to conclusions. Is circumcision the mutilation of an infant child, which I claim it is, or is it just some ritual, some religious ritual? Okay, well, we can't move on from that. I'm calling out the torture of a baby, and you're calling out it's a party. So we're so far apart, how could you move on? Who's right?
To the next subject, right.
Somebody's got to be, it's like,
when they say agree to disagree, well, you can't agree to disagree when you're both so far apart, then one person is right and one person is wrong. It ain't like you can split that baby and act like equal weight should be given to both lines of thinking. You can't do that because you get stuck.
That's what's corny about everybody's show. It's all about topics. It's like this morning radio. Oh, today in the news, and they just have a little bit of opinion, and then they just move on.
Right, half of opinion. Right. Well, that's why I was saying about the whole gun thing yesterday. I was like, well, it can't be where everybody is either don't do nothing or let's or just wait till the next random murder. It's so it's baffling. It's sick. It's sick. It's like a sickness. It's like people who they're just pretending, right? So when they're pretending, they will do anything to keep their delusions going, right? So the delusion here is that the right of the gun owner trumps the right of everybody else to be safe. Where is that the truth other than in someone who is mentally defective?
And you say we're trying to figure out what these people? That's what they do to quarantine people when they don't know the name of the disease. They stick them in a quarantine area.
It doesn't.
No?
But gun ownership.
The argument is
conversation has been stolen. Power for white people only. They need it. They're into it. That's why no one else cares about guns. It's superiority. It's another way.
Well, that's what the guy was saying. You know what? Remember the guy last night? One of the things he said that I was like, okay. It was a drunk guy, and he said that I believe in evolution, and the gun puts me at the top of the food chain. I'm like, wait a minute. Just because you got a killing machine does not put you at the top of the food chain.
Oh, hell no. That's tigers, and bears.
Yeah. Yeah, a polar bear is at the top of the food chain.
They'll rip you to shreds with themselves.
Yeah, but the willingness to kill somebody doesn't put you at the top of the food chain, or it doesn't make you more advanced. You know, the person who's most advanced has a better brain. And uses it. Not because I mean, the whole rape and pillage mentality that can't be the best that you can be, and act like that is. I think the gun mentality goes into that.
Well, from my personal experience, I know these people first-handed, and they are whack job crazy, wanting to shoot somebody on camera. Straight up, like you see these people walking around in Target, and they're got AKs and shit strapped to their back. Well, you ain't gonna bring an AK because they're American, so they'll throw an AR-15 on their back. But I know them people. I've hung with them people. I went with them when they walked into the ghetto Walmart in the hood with the strapped-on guns. And you would think that someone would go, oh, hell no. The security cats came up and went, thank you. Like, what the fuck? You just gave this guy the props? And that's in Walmart.
Because it's the white supremacy. They're thanking them for continuing the white supremacy, the domination. That's what
the security guard was black. He was a black man with his little fake taser around or whatever.
He's
amazing.
But he's a good one. You know what I mean? He's just tricked too. He's just tricked too. You mean, you know, you could be a black guy in an area, and you know, everybody else is in the guns, and you go along with that. I mean, I've seen pictures of black guys with you know, Confederate flags in their bedrooms, also having like swastika tattoos. Like, you know, what is that? I mean, that's brainwashing. So maybe that security guard was going up to him, hey, buddy, in a way, rather than a confrontational way, just to check to see that he was a.
Oh yeah, because when we're walking along, you got like crazy chicks going, oh hell no, that motherfucker got a gun.
Well, right. Well, the walk around with your gun. How can anybody tell if that person is the coming to kill everybody at random person, or a person just walking around showing off their gun? I don't get how you could tell that. How could you possibly?
He's white. Because as long as they're white, there's nothing.
You're right.
Because I mean, when you just think about it just a little bit, okay, so one of these guys want to show off their gun and go into Home Depot, and then they're walking around. You know, I see them with a gun, and then somebody drops a pallet, and or uses one of the showing off like one of the new nail guns or whatever. You know, that uses you know, I don't know. Are there nail guns that use gunpowder? You know what I'm saying?
22 ones, but you ain't popping that off in the store. But yeah, you're right. There are nail guns that shoot 22 nails.
Right, and somebody's showing them, you know, the nail gun, blah, 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 and then I hear that go off. Now, I just saw the guy with the gun walking around. How can I possibly think, or not, or how can I possibly automatically think that could be him doing something? And really, honestly, I think that, hey man, somebody walks in with a gun, I am not going. How could I possibly begin to assume they're just showing off the gun and not coming to kill? I don't know how anybody could do that.
Well, the only reason they're strapping the gun is because they're telling you they're going to kill you. It's just they're testing you, going, Quick Draw McGraw, I'm quicker than you, motherfucker. Shit like that. That's what they're doing. They think it's Wild Wild West.
Ah, they think that's. I really thought, you know, well, that's where it goes. Like, whenever you hear people talking about, well, you know, when you hear people talking about go back and get government out of our lives, what they're really saying is we want to go back to the time where whoever got the guns or could hire, whoever had enough money to hire a couple of crazy people to do what they want to do, they get to be the boss. I mean, what is the difference between, like, you know how, like, in the old days, like the land baron would hire the like, you know, the cattle rustlers, and, you know, they have their little, you know, gang. What is the difference between that and some kind of prison mentality? 'Cause I don't see a difference.
No,
right?
They just evolved. They evolved, and now it's the armies and navies, Air Force, and Marines. You don't have to go hire them. You go get them straight out of high school and tell them they're doing right, and you're bamboozling for 4 to 6 years. You got 3 killers. That was crazy. What the hell was that? Hello? Good day?
Hey, just a second. We're trying to figure this out. We're trying to figure out how to do this. He bumped off. We're going to start it up maybe some other kind of way. I don't know. Hold on a second.
How does this work?
All right, I'm back. All right, Tana's back.
Good.
All right. less than optimal connections. Like I'm not like wired to a computer, which is wired to the internet. I'm going Bluetooth to the phone, and then the phone through the air to the internet, either through Wi-Fi or through the 4G or whatever it is. So that's that's what it is. This is where technology is right now.
Got to start somewhere.
Okay, well, you have. Okay, so it's working now.
Right. We're streaming live. Right.
And there was no way to do this.
Well, how? No, I didn't know. There is no way. There's all kind of different ways to do things. But the way to stream live to YouTube is this.
Yeah, right. Because I just clicked on over in the corner. They got a little YouTube thing, like you're saying, and there's a bunch of chats going on. I guess you could. I don't know how you publish it. Or maybe we just are published. Is that how it rolls?
Oh yeah, it's live right now on YouTube. I mean,
okay.
They're a couple of seconds behind us.
Well then, you know what? You need to get that title bomb.
Going art to me. Like every 3 or 4 words, it comes out metallic and robotic.
Yes, I have heard it sound like that as well when you were talking every now and then. And that's why I was saying, we could just kind of go back to the other way for right now. But this is what the technology is right now.
Is it better now?
So what about, let's forget YouTube and see, and see if can you do just audio, if that makes a difference.
You mean like just do a Google Hangout?
Like, yes, yeah.
Well, when we do that, we do Google Hangout. Some people click in video, some people click in audio. So right now when I'm talking, it sounds shitty.
No, it's okay now.
Okay.
What about me? Am I echo?
Nope, you sound okay.
You're hollow. Yeah, but you sound fine. Yeah, I mean, we can deal with it.
I killed the video, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, and me too. All of our videos are shut down.
See, that's it. That's it.
But
it's the video.
I don't know that is a thing. I mean, here, I'll turn my video back on and let's see if that really is it.
Same, all the way around. There's no differences at all. Sounds good.
Okay, my video is on right now. Can you really tell any difference?
Yep, you just went metallic. When you said different, they went different.
Oh, you can? Okay, so, what about now? Can you tell any difference now that I have video going?
Not this second, but I think that's what's going to, but we'll just keep going and see.
That's just your hookup, Tana. You know that?
Yeah, it could be your hookup. Like sometimes, like I'll walk outside when you're talking, and because I'm between the wall and the computer and I'm connected with the Wi-Fi, it'll go metallic until I get close to the computer.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly
Okay.
It's your connection. Whatever connection your computer is throwing on. I'm high up connection now, like 21 whatever kbps or whatever. $50
yeah, so let's talk about the gun thing for a few minutes here on this Think It True Thursday Sensible Gun Law Test. Sean, last night Tana came up with an idea about a gun. You know how people say, well, no one's gonna put up with everybody registering guns, or no one's going to have people take away their guns or any of that. Well, how about instead you register gun owners, okay? Like you know, you're saying I got some guns, and since I have some guns,
they say you have to register your guns, but people just don't. You're supposed to have your guns registered. Yes, you're right. You're supposed to register your guns. That's a thing that they say you're supposed to do. But some guy that's got his gun for 20 years isn't going to go out of his way to give you the knowledge that he's packing.
But since guns don't kill people, people kill people with guns, you should register people who want to have guns. Okay? And Tana's premise was that every 6 months or so, you should have to get checked out, that you're not crazy.
Okay, you're right. You're right. Okay, you want to know how it flies? This is how it flies. There's different laws in each state about guns. Now, the most stringent is Utah. Utah checks your ass every hour. At least I think it's every hour, but I'm guaranteeing it's every day.
What do you mean every hour?
Every day. You have to register. You have to take your register like you're doing here in Wisconsin, which is concealed carry. When I'm saying that, concealed carry, because that's the people you don't know if have a gun. If a guy's walking down the street with a gun on his hip, you know he's got the gun, okay? But for the people that you're talking about that you don't know have a gun, Utah is one of the wickedest ones. When you go and you give them the money and you get your license, your carry license, they run you every day to see if you're a criminal. You can't get it if you are a criminal, but they will run it every day in Utah, which that's what most of these NRA militia motherfuckers go get the Utah one, because the Utah concealed carry is good in 35 states. You can just walk into Illinois with your gun on and not care what they say because you're good in Utah, and Utah is way more stringent than Illinois.
So are you saying that Utah puts every gun owner in some kind of computer, and every day they check every name to see if you committed a crime?
Yes. Yes.
Well, I don't see why wouldn't everybody have that?
Because that's right. That's what they pay to do. That's so you can carry your gun in your pocket. So it's just the government shaking motherfuckers down, knowing they want to carry guns, and they're carrying guns. So they're, well, might as well make it legal. And then, you know how crazy them Mormon people and shit are. They tried taking it to the next step and made it really stringent, but it don't stop nothing. All it is you're paying your little fees and getting your little tags so you can walk around with your guns in your back pocket and nobody knows. But yes, you are right.
Okay, so the premise what we were working on yesterday or talking about was, look, you can't guess who's going to go crazy. And because people do go crazy, then because people do go crazy, people do have guns, and we don't want crazy people having guns, you need to get checked out to see if you went crazy yet.
They don't care, though. All it is if somebody else calls you crazy and puts it down, you know, you have to actually do the paperwork. You can't just say that motherfucker got a gun, you know. It don't fly that way. You got your little permit, man. You can tell them to step off. These people pull out their permits, and in the states where it's legal to carry, the cops got to step off.
Right. I mean, look, I get that people need to protect themselves, but we also need to be protected from the people who use protecting themselves as an excuse to kill. I mean, look, I don't have a gun. I'm not. I would hope that I don't go to the movies anymore. So I'm not really out of the house a lot. So I would hope that I won't be in a place where somebody's doing one of these random, shootings. So is this still going in and out?
So,
yeah, getting twangy at all?
No.
Yep.
It is for you?
Once in a while.
Okay, but not for you,
yeah.
Sean.
You
guys sound perfect. Sound perfect.
Okay, so
to you or not?
Right there,
okay,
Sean just went perfect. That's what it came into me.
No, that's your connection.
Yeah.
That's your connection, because he didn't go twangy for me. So I did notice that before. For me, on even the show, like sometimes on my phone, it would sound like things were staticky and stuff. But I went back later on and I was listening to it, and I had said to you, "Hey, dude, Tany, you're kind of breaking up right now." But you weren't breaking up. You were only breaking up for my ears.
Yeah, that was your phone, your connection, not this page connection. You gotta start somewhere. Work out the bugs.
Yeah. So
you don't own a gun at all? Nothing gun-wise? No bow and arrow? No slingshot?
No.
Well, the thing is with this is ingrained in the rap music for white people. This is gonna get black people can't listen or make rap music. It's theirs. This is things they have left to call themselves. They cling to this so much because it has such authority to their privilege, and it's why checks. Nothing is doable. Everything is insane if you want to know who these people are, if you want to know how many guns somebody's owning, you're basically register their whiteness. That's what it's everything. What is more white than a gun? I mean, it's their thing. It's Samuel Colt. It's the Civil War. It's muskets. It's rifles. It's identity. Most of their identity. So serious to them. You know what I mean? In the same way, it's like black people. You need to stop doing jazz. Jazz. That's our thing. Taking away our thing that we invented. That we define ourselves on. They define themselves by guns. It means it's everything to them, and that's why we're rap. But I think if you look at it, if the nation says gun control laws are very strict in America, it's very hard to get a gun. It's discrimination. It's anti-white. What are you doing? It's like, because we all know that only white people really care about guns anyway. And so this discussion really is just, and it's mostly white men. So this is a white man power grab. And that's why when children are getting,
where do you go?
It's not about safety. It's about maintaining their identity.
Is he cut?
We still have these guns.
Yeah, that's his connection.
He just
but you're right though, Jack. So I was trying to figure out a different way to connect.
Yeah, maybe he could just call, like you just said.
Yeah, so I was saying Tany could just call in, maybe even, and make it better. So, all right. So tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna. Well, let's see here.
Yeah, that's a good little thing for people on a cell phone.
Yeah, there's a way to do that to where people can call in. So we're gonna.
Just sent it. It worked. I clicked on it. I mean, I don't have a phone hooked up, but yes, sent me a link.
No. Yeah, but there's a way. I'm trying to make the phone line thing come in, and maybe I have to start it before.
What's it called here? Uber conference.
Yeah,
Uber conference.
I tried to click on that and it won't connect. So
it says you need to dial and then you put in a PIN number.
Yeah,
give me a number.
I've used it before. But right now you connected to the Hangout. Now maybe you have to do it before, but there are 4 other people other than ourselves watching us right now live on the web.
Oh, okay.
So we're talking sensible gun laws. So let's just talk about that for a few minutes, and then we'll
Right.
shut it down and restart, and try to do the Uber thing. There has to be some kind of sensible gun laws, because you can't just go, well, we can't do nothing. We're going to just wait until the next mass random execution in public. So it's either that or try to figure out something. All right, so
You
yeah,
got me.
right. I mean, really. Okay, so
Well,
what are we going to do?
I think it's about the numbers aren't there yet.
Not enough casualties, huh?
Yeah, Sandy Hook wasn't enough. Columbine wasn't enough. It just isn't enough. And maybe that's what these murderers are doing.
Look at.
Okay, so here, let me fine.
Look, is there any?
Is there any what?
So he's
Oh, is there? There's.
okay. I'm just curious if he was cutting out the same to you, which you just said.
Well, is there any what, Tana?
Because Travis, you have no problem. I see your video. You're talking. Ain't no echo, no nothing, no lag.
All right, so let's see. If I stop the broadcast, let's see what happens.